Hey guys, it's Herbert here, and today we're doing another review for The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 18, Find Me. This episode is very compact and only has 4 characters, if you count Dog. And the characters are Daryl, Carol, and a character called Leah. So what happens in the episode? Let's go through that first. So the episode has 2 storylines. It's got the main storyline, which is a flashback, and then you got the secondary storyline, which is Daryl and Carol going hunting and talking about their luck. So what is the main storyline? It takes place and it shows you what happens. What did Daryl do during the entire time between the 6-year time jump and what he did in the woods? And you may think it sounds boring, but the episode is very well paced and it's really good, even though less things happen in it than the previous episode, Home Sweet Home. This episode, I feel, did way better with the pacing, because I remember Home Sweet Home, I was looking at my watch and going, what, we're already 20 minutes in and nothing happened. I never did this episode because I was that engrossed and that interested in the episode. And it's all down to the characters and the actors that were able to just deliver on this episode. Like, just going to say, Norman Reedus, this is probably, I'm going to say, his best Walking Dead episode ever. He delivered so well, and he made because he was very Norman heavy. It was basically all about Daryl because there's flashbacks to him, and we do get backstory of Dog and where his name's Dog and where he's from, which is quite sad, but I'm not going to spoil any of that. We're going to focus on Daryl right now, and there's 2 moments that I can point out where he was just performing at his peak. And there was a scene where someone asked Daryl what's he doing, and he just goes, I'm looking for my brother. And you're like, wow. I don't know why, it just hit me, that part. And I don't know, he must have said it in a certain way, but that was amazing. And there's a little bit right near the end of the episode where he just snaps at Carol. He's looking out, he just turns around, and he goes, I'm not gonna spoil it, but he says something, and I'm like, wow, Jesus, man, you couldn't have done that in a better way. It was just that good. And I'm just gonna praise Norman Reedus in this. There you go. We got Norman Reedus' praise for today. If you're expecting any action this episode has very little to none. If you want action, the previous episode even has terrible pacing. I think it's a very weak episode, has more action than this one. This one is mostly character focused, and it is strong for that. Some episodes just need to be like this, and when they are, they always hit. Except for that one Morgan episode, but we're not going to talk about that one. Now let's just do an overall, what would I say about this episode? And I would say it was great, and it is, in my opinion, one of the best episodes that The Walking Dead has ever put onto screen. It was very compact and standalone, and it was very entertaining and an emotional episode. This is, I would just say, great, if I had to describe it in one word. Well, that's my review. Hope you enjoyed it. Tell me if you agree or disagree with my review. I'd like to know, and see you next time.